Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel, The Outcast Speaks. I am your host, Stephanie J, and on this channel, we learn how to step into the best version of ourselves. Now, if you're new to me, if you're new to my channel, you may be wondering, how do we do that? How does she do that? How does she help me step into the best version of myself? Well, I keep an open line of communication with my higher self. And if you're not familiar with what a higher self is or the concept of a higher self is the version of yourself that has already achieved the goals that you are trying to achieve right now. So my higher self already has all the things that I want to achieve and is living my dream life right now. So because I am actively working toward that goal, I keep an open line of communication between me and my higher self. And a lot of times I receive messages from my higher self in order to keep me in check. I really want to say, like, it helps me look at things through a different perspective and really understand what is going on in my life right now. So I make my videos based on the messages that I receive from my higher self that I share with you guys. And today's video is really just a quick reminder that everything is working out for you. Let me just grab my book. And for those of you who are new here, I write all of my messages in this book right here. And a lot of times, in 99% of my videos, you will be seeing me read from this book, okay? So it is easier to worry than to believe everything is working out for you. And that's because of what you're currently seeing in your current reality. Because we can't see what's happening spiritually in the background. And a lot of us depend on what we currently have or what we're currently seeing. It's easy to worry. I get it, trust me. But you can't be a worry warrior. What good does that do? Worrying doesn't do anyone any good, okay? So we're gonna keep going. Especially when it seems like everything is falling apart. Remember, things happen for you, not to you. It is up to you to dive deep within to shed light on the path you are being shifted toward. I do want to take a pause here. And I want to say that even though it feels like your life is collapsing and your life is in shambles, everything is working out for you. Because remember, you can't see what's happening in the background. You don't know where your name is being mentioned, what rooms that your name is being mentioned in. You don't know what is currently working in your favor. So instead of worrying, and like I said, it's easier said than done. I know this. I know it's easier said than done. But instead of worrying, shift your perspective. Shift your perspective to, and remind yourself that you really don't know. And although it looks bad right now, it's not going to stay this way. It's all part of the journey, okay? And one thing that I do want to say is that if your life is going to shit right now, that's because that is no longer the path that you are meant to be on. It's time for you to switch lanes. And it's up to you to figure out which lane that you are supposed to be in, because your inner compass is the best guide you have. Now, don't get me wrong. If you really feel like, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do, pray. Talk to God. Talk to your angels. Talk to your higher power. Talk to whatever it is that you believe in. But just know, when you're talking to God, when you're talking to this higher power, you're really talking to yourself. But because you don't have that much faith in yourself and you don't have that much belief in your knowing and your knowledge, and you feel like you have to get it from externally, that is why when you put it out there in the universe and you're talking to God and you get your answer, that's because you had so much faith in something outside of yourself. But if you truly believe that you have all of the answers that you really need, as soon as you ask yourself that question, as soon as you dive deep, as soon as you get into that meditative state, you would get your answer and you would know exactly what it is that you need to do. You just need to trust yourself enough in order to get to that point. All right, so I'm gonna continue reading. Don't let people distract you. Don't let worry distract you, because that's all it is. Worry is a distraction. When you worry, you're putting your power and you're putting your energy into that worry. So I don't know if you've heard this before, but energy flows where attention goes. So if you're putting your attention on the things that you're currently seeing right now, and what you're currently seeing is not the best situation that you could have ever imagined for yourself, what do you think you're going to get more of? Okay? It's time to look through a different pair of lens. So that really just goes back to shifting your perspective. You have to understand that things are happening for you. Everything happens for a reason. Look, I'm not saying it's not hard, and I'm not saying that when it happens, it's gonna feel good, because it's not. But if you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. If you need to light something on fire, light something on fire. Do what you legally and non-harmfully have to do in order to get yourself out of that rut that you're feeling. And then you're gonna wipe your tears and you're gonna keep going, and you're going to remind yourself that you know what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And I do also want to say that a lot of times the things that are happening for us is happening for us because of something that we've asked for. So if you asked for, I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head. If you asked for financial freedom, for example, and you lose your job, that's because that job was not going to give you financial freedom. You know what's going to give you financial freedom. So you need to do that deep dive and you need to figure it out, because you already have the answer. You have that inner guide within you. You know what that's called? Intuition. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I told you it was going to be a very short message, very short video, short and sweet, but I really do hope that this video helped you in one way or another, or at least like unlocked something in you and really helped you understand that you have all the answers that you need and you don't need to look externally. Okay? And if it did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tune into my next video. Bye.